y'all. Welcome back. Random TV Reviews. Your girl, Lynette.
Your boy, Stanley. And welcome.
Look, let me go ahead and get this off my chest. Because I know that I said that I'm not a member at Calvary no more. But what had happened was, I tried Triumph. I ain't like it.
They ain't kosher over there.
So, I'm over here on Watch Care. Just Watch Care. My old pastor sent me a letter, so they just watching and caring for me right now because it's some craziness going on over at this church, and until they get it straight, I'm not joining.
Say you staying on Watch Care?
Yeah, Gigi and Carrington in that pulpit, I know that.
Yeah, because we saw a whole lot of y'all leave the church in the comments field last week. Y'all just abandoned ship, buddy. You know, Bishop got to recuperate all them members, you know. And tonight, he might got a way of recouping them, too.
Yeah, never lie. But our background is different tonight because we're in the sunroom. All hell broke loose around here today.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties with the freaking electricity here today. But it's all good. We're gonna come through.
Our power washer almost burnt our house down. Let's just go ahead and say that.
Yeah, straight up.
So,
the broken road.
The broken road. That day going, David Nelson ended up dying, y'all.
Yeah. I thought he was going to pull through. But.
So, Willie Watkins and Faith Parks got divided.
Yep.
They had the fume. It was very inspirational, and everybody seemed to have enjoyed it.
Yeah, so the bishop preached a dynamite message out of John.
And that's how we're going to do it. All right, so now we got to have this Deacons meeting because everybody is up in arms about this here shooting that happened on church property. We need to know, are we safe in the house of the Lord?
Yeah.
Deacon Connie said, look, bring some guns up in here. Have it secure, because these people have been calling my phone ever since then. And look, all in all, the tithe money ain't coming in, all right?
Yeah.
So that Bentley, that jet, all of that, somebody else might be taking over the payments if you don't get these people in here.
Yeah, because they ain't coming to church because they feel like they're going to get shot.
So they did a little round table. They asked Gigi what she thought about it. She said she really didn't have an answer.
Yeah, no answer.
They asked First Lady May. Well, First Lady May was like, forget what you heard. Bishop makes the last decisions, but armed security, we need to have people up in here, trained, ready to go, locked and loaded.
We need some Smith & Wesson in the house.
Bishop said, look, I prayed about this. I said, oh, here we go with this deep crap.
Yeah, what the Lord say now, Bishop? What the Lord say?
There is a time. This is the time for peace.
Yeah, like Medea said, peace is made of steel. We need the peace that's made of steel in this church, Bishop. Forget all that spiritual stuff right now.
For real. That's why people in church getting capped off.
Yeah, I need my life. I want to come to church and worship, but I want to leave in one piece. I don't want to leave with my brain shot out now.
I ain't gonna say. Y'all come to my church, y'all gonna be safe. Our real church in real life. Y'all gonna be alright. Thugs. Nasty thug. So Uncle Matt, this is the first thing that I've ever agreed with him on. He said, well, Bishop, the Bible also said that there's a time for war. I said, boom. Don't tell nobody else I agree with you, but I did because it's the scripture.
Yeah, it's just scripture.
So then Noah said, well, I have this friend in Florida. That after the whole, all this Charleston shooting and all of that, he decided to go ahead and start training and learning how to disarm somebody, how to pretty much neutralize a situation that may come up in church. Yeah. Bishop was like, that's excellent. Why don't you get him up here?
Get him on up here. That's a great idea, though.
It's a great idea as a prelude.
Yeah.
But y'all still need some armed security up
here. Yeah, you definitely still need some armed security. But I think all the leaders should be have some self-defense training. Because you never know, you may have to mess somebody up in the church. Yeah.
So Noah and Gigi, they get to talking. Pretty much Noah wants to know, look, when are you planning on taking Uncle Mac down? Because I need to be briefed. I need to hand this stuff over to you. In so many words, don't you mess up my wedding with this Uncle Mac stuff. So. I needs to get married.
Yeah, because I got to make it to Maui.
Yeah. Oh, we cool. Oh, and then she said, y'all going to Maui. You always wanted to go there. I said...
Nah, he wanted to go with you. Nah, Isabella.
And you just might be going with
her. Yeah, you just might be going with her too.
So, we're going to go through Charity and Kevin because they got on my nerves tonight. But Kevin is still in that phone. Like, he's straight up, he just reckless now.
Yeah, he just like...
He just swiping, who in your area, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I would have laughed if Jeffrey Harrington had came up in there. That's not funny. So Charity walks up on him. I said, ooh, did she see that? But she caught straight attitude.
Yeah.
She goes to choir rehearsal and she's singing with Carlton. And she's singing a song about a broken road. She busts out crying. Carlton's like, what the heck is wrong with you? And she was like, nothing.
I'm good.
No, well, my husband, he's not talking to me right now. He's always on his phone. I'm scared to even ask what's going on. She said, because I'm so afraid it's going to be another woman. I said, baby, that's not a niece.
It ain't another woman way across town.
I got a man.
It's a man without the womb.
So Carlton was like, pretty much, he was being shady. He said, ask him.
Ask him. Yeah.
Ask him. Well,
that's how you gonna find out the truth.
Well, later on, she did ask. She asked him, let me see your phone. And he was like, absolutely not. He said, look, see, this is when he would have got punched straight in the face. He said, you hungry.
Of course I'm hungry. You sneaking around on the phone 24/7, player, and won't even talk to me. For I understand, he ain't even giving her no dangling. Dead giveaway. Like Graham say, dead giveaway.
I said, well, first of all, she's pregnant, so you don't tell a pregnant woman that they're hungry. And then second of all, she's a plus-size woman. You don't ever tell them that they're freaking hungry. She was like, I said, punch him in his eyes. So he finally wiggles his way around from around her. He takes the app that he was on.
No. You missed the part. You missed the part. And I know she ain't fully black. Because he told her, that when you ready to apologize to me, you know where I'm at.
Like she did something wrong.
You don't tell no sister that. Because you're going to be flat on your back. I just knew she was going to not. If they had not been in church, the church saved him.
Well, she nearly whooped his tail out there in that vestibule.
Yeah,
to be honest
pretty
with
much.
you.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
But the church saved. Hey, Kevin, the church saved you, player.
Huh. So we see Gigi and Bishop. They talking. I don't really know how we even worked into this, but some kind of way they got to talking.
Yeah.
And Gigi went right on in with is Uncle Mac going on vacation soon? Well, yeah, he's going on a fishing trip. Can you keep him here? He said, well, why the hell would I want to do that?
Yeah.
She said, listen. That's how they got into it. She said, listen. I got something to show you. So she pretty much showed him the video of the girl Danielle giving her account of what happened between her and Uncle Mac, the abortion, all of that good stuff. She said, and I also have statements from Vita, which is Miss Darlene's daughter.
Yeah.
We finally got that straight. Well, Bishop, yeah, he shocked the hell out of me because I didn't know how this was going to go because I really didn't know if Bishop really believed that this really could have happened to his daughter at the hands of this pervert.
Yeah.
Well,
because he denied it 20 years earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bishop now knows that this really went down.
He got the evidence.
And he is
pissed. He was crying. I said, you got Lester Wallace crying?
Bishop Lester Wallace was crying.
Oh, man. But the sad thing is when people don't believe you without solid evidence.
That's the hurtful thing.
Yeah, especially if you a person that's close to them, you run with them. This is his daughter told him that. You know, ain't like a stranger on the street coming up saying, hey, this person is molesting this person, messing with this person. No, when it's close home, you got to pay attention to that stuff. You got to pay attention. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for a fact.
Yeah.
That's why I won't have no kids. So Gigi was like, look, just hold yourself for 3 days. After this wedding is over with, we can take him down. Bishop said, do you think that I can look this man in his face for 3 days?
Knowing he messed with my daughter.
He said, my precious baby girl.
But Gigi said, I held on to it for 20 years.
I said, oh God. So then he said, I'm going to go talk to him. I said,
like, no. Don't go talk to him. No.
So Bishop goes in there. And he handled that thing like a G.
Yeah.
Bishop Lester Wallace said, look, I'm going to need you to hold off that trip. He said, well, why would you want me to do that, Bishop? He said, this whole gun thing that we got going on, I really need to get this solidified.
Yeah.
I need to have this under control. We need to get this training and stuff done. And I really need you to be here as a part of it. Because I just don't want you to be gone. And all of this is
and
going
then one of the church members bring a gun and somebody gets shot, I just need you to be here.
He said, well, my plane ticket's paid for. He said, I'll reimburse you. He said, well, the charters are paid for.
I'll buy you a boot. He said, well,
that settles it.
I guess I'll go ahead and postpone it then.
I said, darn, Bishop. Bishop left out of that office.
Toe up.
I said, player, you don't have 3 days.
No.
What did they say? 7 days.
Yes.
You don't have it.
3 days.
You don't.
Nah, it ain't in you. It ain't in you.
I said, oh God. So, what happened?
So Bishop told Gigi that they needed to tell May, First Lady. And I was like, I don't know about that. Because y'all know how Gigi and May is. May don't can't stand
she gonna go left just because Gigi
because
said
it's Gigi,
right.
yeah.
But after that, see, Mac wasn't too happy about that fishing trip being canceled, so he goes to his sister because there's a saying that a man is the head of the house, but the wife is the neck. That really is true. So if you can get to the woman, she can steer him in any direction that she wants to. Mm-hmm. So Mac goes to the First Lady and was like, look, your husband tried to make me cancel this fishing trip, but I really want to go. She said, I'll talk to him. You keep that ticket. You know I'll take care of it for you. I said, are we sure? Because you ain't heard what we know yet, boo-boo.
Yep.
So then, Bishop and Gigi, because you notice I'm not calling her Pastor Gigi no more.
You better put some respect on her name.
No. She was loose last week. She still loose this week. She ain't did no Kegel exercises or nothing. I ain't seen the silver balls on her desk or nothing. I ain't seen the case or nothing. So right now she's still loose.
Pastor Gigi said you gonna stop sweating her.
I wasn't the one that was sweating her. It was Noah's off that went into her. It was sweating her.
But she gonna tell you, say, I ain't never want this title in the first place. The bishop the one that slammed it on her.
But she took it. When you take the office of a bishop or a pastor, you got some rules. And busting it open ain't one of them if you ain't got this.
Roll camera. I ain't doing it with you tonight. I ain't doing it with you.
So, Bishop and Gigi in the office, and they was talking, and they was saying, look, we need to get First Lady in on this. We need to talk to her, tell her this, da-da-da-da-da. They was like, look, in so many words, you're going to have to trick her.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no way that she going to be able to take this straight on. Well, they ain't had to even do that. Because her nose and tail walked right in the door.
What you need to tell me?
Well, I guess in between that commercial break and then, they went ahead and told her.
Yeah.
And
she ain't believe it.
She ain't believe it for a second. I said,
I want to hear his side of the story.
So she marched her happy tail down there to talk to him. But in the meantime, Gigi and Bishop Lester Wallace are sitting in the office. And Bishop said, the way you're going to have to get to her is through her prince.
Jacob.
You need to talk to Jacob.
You need to talk to Jacob.
I said, darn.
Yep. He said he'll listen to her. I mean, she'll listen to him.
Because when the First Lady called Gigi, she said, as long as this one got you blindsided, the servant of lies.
Yeah, the servant
of lies got you blindsided. That's going to be your downfall. I said, and that servant of screw and everything that ain't nailed down of your son is going to be your downfall.
Exactly.
I said,
exactly.
Two can play this game just like they got
I'm like,
moving.
Why would she lie like that? Nobody. No, I'm not going to say nobody.
Because people do lie.
Yeah. But I'm going to say 99.9% of people is not going to lie on you like that. No. Not a whole bunch. We're going to find out a whole bunch of folk. I got even more pissed off when I found out. Roll camera, though. Roll camera.
Please.
Yeah.
Oh, but they did show First Lady the same tape that they showed Bishop Lester Wallace.
Yeah,
and all
so
that.
they showed her the evidence.
And I said, if you don't believe it after this, well, she pretty much was like, I don't know Danielle. And I don't know Vita. Now, her mama, She good people, but she won't raise right.
Yeah,
she ain't what the hell does that mean?
Said she ain't got the face of prayer. What's that?
What's this?
The face of prayer? What that look like?
You know, church folk, when they get deep, they get the stank face. Yeah. And the head got to rock with it.
Everything in the church stink?
Except for them. So, she goes in there and she confronts Uncle Mac. And she said, you know, I need you to tell me the truth. Did you touch my daughter? No. Did you touch anybody? No, man. No. He started giving out scriptures and all. And I said,
don't bring Jesus in this. She said, don't you bring? No. Don't do it.
And then she said, what did she say? She said, ooh, brain freeze. Come back, like Kevin Hart said. Oh, I got 10,000 steps doing that. Let me do that again. So she was like, yeah, tell me. Did you do it to Danielle? No. Vita? Ricky, Mike, Bobby? Oh, no. He said, what did Mama always tell us? We don't have nobody unless we have each other. I said.
You said, all I got is you and James. The manipulation.
I said, okay.
I'm like, these girls, you got 3 girls, full girls, with allegations against you. All 4 of them ain't gonna lie on you. No, that ain't happening. He talking about I'm being attacked because I'm a man of power and I got money and
I got a good heart.
And I got a good heart, so I'm being attacked. Bullshit!
You being attacked because you attacked.
Yeah, because you attacked them.
But then this is what he said. This pissed me off too. Although me and Gigi ain't seeing eye to eye right now. He said, God takes the best and leave us with the rest. That's why grace is still here.
Say what? Ooh.
See, this will cause for you to get your way.
What? Yeah.
Across that sacred desk.
But I said, got on First Lady better not be buying this story. She better not be buying it.
When she wasn't. He said, do you believe me? She said,
yes. Yes.
And when she hugged him, I said, if this wench don't give me that nasty Lynn Whitfield snur, I said, when she gave it to me, I said, she don't believe it.
She don't believe him. Nah.
She went back in Bishop's office, and they hugged, and they cried, and said, well, what we gonna do? He said, we gonna get through tonight, get through this wedding, and then we gonna take this zombie. He said that something be terrible too. I don't cuss. But he said, I'm going to take this something down
on Monday. And we're going to put his A in the jail.
I said.
Put him underneath the jail.
Yes. So Gigi finally has that talk with Jacob and told Jacob everything. Well, Jacob had been believing his sister for forever, but he was young.
Yeah,
so basically he was like, I believe you because you my sister, but this was way over my head.
Yeah. He had to go right along with the family anyway.
But he said, look, I'm going to kill him.
I'm going to kill him right now.
He been around my daughter, Zora.
Yeah.
So, Zora the weed explorer. He said, we need to have a talk with Zora. And later on, they did have a talk with Zora. Zora's funny.
She is stupid.
Zora the weed explorer was having the munchies. She was
eating a whole...
Her mom and dad is talking to her about... They going all the way around the bush. This girl is
ask
smart.
Her straight. Yes, I was like, ask her straight.
This. She said, look, y'all are weirding me out. Do I have brain cancer? She was like, just ask me
what you want.
She said, well, has Uncle Mac ever touched you inappropriately? Like a pervert?
Like a pervert? He's a pervert?
Like he's a perv? I said, yeah, he is.
She's like, no.
So they said, well, don't you tell nobody else that we had this conversation. Oh,
I won't. Who I'm going to tell?
She go right in there to Sophia.
Yeah, right in there, Sophia, yep.
And she told Sophia, well, come to find out, Zora the weed explorer had been touched. Yeah. But not to the degree that everybody else been touched. Yeah. She said that when they were riding in the back of Bishop Lester Wallace's car, he put his hand on her leg and it just rested there. And it never moved. So she said, I moved, but his hand basically followed. And I guess in so many words, she was like, since his hand didn't move,
a little weird.
It was just a little weird.
Yeah.
But now that she's thinking about it, yeah, he's grooming her too.
Yep.
Which
that's how it started.
Yeah, and which really surprised me because although pedophiles have a type, we have seen what his type is, and Zora isn't the mold of his type. So I was really surprised that he was, that he even. But hey, you do what you got to do until your type shows up. When you're a pedophile, I guess. So Bishop Lester Wallace, he requested the records for all these scholarships here.
Yeah.
From Darlene. Darlene brings the records in, and come to find out, there are 850.
You serious? And that's 150 known. So they don't even know if there's any other people. 150?
First lady walks in, and Darlene is still in there. She hugs Darlene and said, I am so sorry. I said, It didn't seem sincere, but I said, okay. Darlene bit it. I said, all right.
Yeah. The way I see it, that was roughly almost 10 girls a year.
So First Lady said, Bishop, but she didn't say Bishop, but I'm going to say Bishop Lester Wallace. Remember when Faith used to say this, going to sleep at night? Good night, be careful, something, something, something. She was like, yeah. I was like, she's like, basically, we let our daughter down.
Yeah, she was letting us know.
She was letting us know right then and there. I said, wow.
Yeah, that something was wrong.
And then you saw Bishop Lester Wallace looking back at his daughter's videotape and all of that. And he, all in his feelings, he don't punch the code.
In the box that we seen at the beginning of the show, they had the 9mm in it.
I said, what he doing with my gun?
And he pulled that bad boy out. I just thought he would just open it up and just take a look at it. Maybe hold it for a couple of seconds. Nah, this Negro done put that joke in his shoe pocket. I said, oh, hell, it's about to go. Like Kevin Hart said, it's about to get real.
And it did real quick. So let's go ahead and get Isabella and them out the way. Isabella marches her tail because her family is in town and all this good stuff. She marches her tail into Gigi's office. She said, Gigi, I need to talk to you for a minute. And Gigi got scared as hell. And she was like, I know I've been acting a little weird, and I want to talk to you about, because Noah has told me, she was like, about the Mr. McCready thing. She's like, oh, Jesus.
Ooh, thank you. You don't know about the sex.
Okay. So once they finished that, pretty much Isabella was like, look, I wasn't friendly to you because pretty much I was insecure. I'm sorry. Da-da-da. But then Isabella said,
What you thought?
Well, yeah.
What you thought I came in here for?
She's
like,
like,
I don't know.
At that moment, I said, oh, she
got
you.
She know.
But I thought she was going to play it off.
Yeah. No.
Isabella walks into Noah's office where Noah and her mama was talking. Put her mama out.
Put her right out.
Said, answer this. Before we get married, before we go into a house of lies, did you sleep with Grace? He said.
He paused. She said, I knew it.
He said, but I didn't say anything. She said, you didn't
have to say nothing.
She said, you know what? The wedding is off. You tell all the guests you took the ring and threw it. I said,
yep.
But this would piss me off, y'all. This would piss me off.
Yeah.
Me and Noah been good. Oh, shout out to the person that told me that Noah retweeted our reaction video last week.
Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Noah goes into Gigi's office and says, did you do this on purpose?
Like, nah.
She figured it out. I didn't tell her anything.
You ain't tell her nothing.
First of all, Noah, from what I recall,
yeah.
Now I knew Gigi went over there with an agenda. She had the nice Vicky's Secrets on and all that good stuff with the bra to match and all of that. But when it did get a little hot, she pulled away and she was trying to leave.
She tried to take the way of escape.
You pulled her back in.
You pulled her back in.
So don't you act like that your members won't end this situation.
Yeah, and you was the one that threw her up against the wall.
You the one went downtown.
Yeah. That was all you. Yeah. That was all you, player.
So why you gonna get an attitude with her?
Yeah.
Acting like she don't ruin your life.
Nah, that's all you're doing because you want to marry her.
Yeah. Because the permanent chick and the semi-permanent chick don't got the clashing like hair dye.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. No, it pissed me off when it came to that. But basically, the wedding is off. The wedding is off.
No wedding now.
Bishop goes into the office to talk to Mr. McCready, pervert, the perv, Uncle Matt. He's sitting up there. They standing in front of the window. They ain't looking at each other. They just looking out the window. And they talking in code and in secret and all of this. And Bishop said, look, my baby girl. Of all people. He said, I didn't do it. He said, Still talking mess. Still denying it. All of this.
Still lying.
I said.
But he said something deep. He said, you don't know what it's like to make another person. So that's why you did it. Yeah, that's why you did it.
No. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He said, oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Stop the lies.
He pulls the gun out his pocket. He said, well, what you doing with that, Bishop? He said, you know, when I had the funeral or whatever, I used to have it by my bed, but I brought it to church that Sunday just in case I had to use it.
Use it?
And I said, don't
shoot him. Don't shoot him, Bishop.
Don't shoot him.
You're going to go to penitentiary.
And the bad thing about it is, Darlene had just told Grace, look, I'm so glad you're back. Things are changing since you've been around here. Take him down. Gigi saw him when he walked that way looking crazy.
Yeah, because he did look crazy.
And then it clicked. Oh, hell. She went to his office to see if he was in his office. Bishop ain't in his office.
Nope.
She was like, oh, hell.
I got to go.
She started heading towards
Mac's office.
Mac's office. And we see the scene go off where he got the gun pointed directly in his chest.
Yep.
And I said, I don't want him to go off because I want him to get his.
Because we thought we were going to hear gunshots when it was out in the vestibule.
Yeah, I thought that's
we thought we were going to hear gunshots. So we don't know. Bishop might shoot him. I don't know.
That'll be too easy. I want him to suffer.
But I told Lynette, I said, what I think going to happen is, I think he going to skip town.
I would have thought he would have skipped town already.
But like you said, I think he didn't skip town because May believed him.
Well, he think May believes him.
Yeah, that's in his mind that she believed him. So after the bishop done pulled out a gun, y'all need to take him down now because if you let him get away, he gone. He gone to Mexico. He gonna I'm gonna say bald his head, but his head is almost bald. He gonna cut his eyebrows off, his mustache. Might get liposuction for he can wear 50 pounds. So you won't recognize him. Alright, straight from the VA. The dirty South. 2 up, 2 down. Holla.